Karibuni guys to Wildlife Species Guide. My name is Washira Jimmy. Last time we looked at the Agri 5 and the Small 5. This time round, as I promised earlier, we are going to look at the SAMBURU 5, or generally the Special 5. Karibuni. Now the SAMBURU 5 and the Special 5, but again, before we do that, kindly guys, just like and subscribe to the channel in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome. These animals are mostly on the northern part Kenya and the southern part of Ethiopia. These are arid and semi-arid areas. Now these areas have got vegetation which is very scarce and mostly dry. Now these animals are adapted to the same, the adaptation ranging from feeding on the trees and grazing on the mostly dry grass. Now these animals are, number one, we start with the reticulated giraffe. Remember, in Kenya we have the three types of giraffe. We have the reticulated giraffe, we have the Maasai giraffe, and we have the endangered Rothschild giraffe. All these giraffes, you distinguish them using their skin patterns. They all have different skin patterns, just like we have our fingerprints that are different from one person to the other. So these patterns are very different. Number two, we look at the General gazelle. The General come from a Somali language, which means the giraffe-necked gazelle. These gazelles usually have a very long neck just to reach the branches. Remember, we said these areas are very dry, and with the dry grass, then they need an adaptation to feed on the trees and the shrubs. And the other one we are looking at is the Somali ostrich. This Somali ostrich, remember the colors of the ostrich. The female ostrich is gray in color, the male ostrich is black in color with white feathers. We shall look at these animals one by one later, but let's look at the third animal is the basal oryx. The basal oryx, spelling is B-A-I-S-A-L. Oryx is O-R-Y-X. Basal oryx. Last but not least is the Gravis zebra. One, we have a Gravis zebra, we have the plain zebra. All these, how you differentiate them is using the stripes. We shall look at this one some other time. But again, just to remind you, we have the reticulated giraffe, we have the basal oryx, we have the SAMBURU ostrich, and we have the General gazelle, and something else I should remind you is the Gravis zebra. All these they are the SAMBURU 5, or rather the Special 5. Kindly guys, again, like and subscribe to the channel. It's the Wildlife Species Guide, ladies and gentlemen, because now you know.